Good evening, everyone. Hello, and welcome back, finally, to Let's Play Dark Chronicle, folks. I am the Black Shadow, and it is good to finally be back, folks, playing this game. I can only hope that I can actually end up getting through a recording session without falling ill. It'd be a good start, wouldn't it? But yes, folks, welcome back finally. It has been a fair while. I have not been on this game since, well, for a while actually. Of course, the whole session that we recorded back at Balance Valley, I'd already recorded in advance, folks. So it's been weeks since I've touched this game. Obviously having them fallen ill, having done Hogs of War as well, of course, the last week or so. So it's been several weeks since I've last been on this, but at any rate, folks, we are, of course... Oh, yes, of course, I came back to save quickly, didn't I, folks? There we are. Last time, folks, we finally finished up at Balance Valley. We managed to restore the place completely. Lynn, of course, became the Great Sage. And she has informed us that our next destination, rather than the Starlight Temple itself, our next destination is the Lunar Labs, folks, which is to be built on the Veniccio Coast, if I can ever say it right. There we are, Balance Valley Station, folks. Yeah, I just came back because I needed to save the game, so I quickly came back here. That, and I think I did a little bit more Sphere, probably. It wouldn't surprise me. Well, to be fair, I was not at all. So, I don't remember what I did, folks, to be really honest. I don't remember. So, what we're going to do is, Zedric, is let us make our way... Hold on. Yes, to the Veniccio... Not Venuccio. Veniccio. Oh, which I do like the music, folks. It's weird being here at night time, actually. What is the time, anyways? It is currently 2 in the morning, so I'm not sure we're going to be able to have any tanning sessions at the moment. But never mind! We shall endure. Let's see what on earth we have actually got at the moment. I need to check myself, because I don't actually know how we stand at the moment, really, on a few things here. Yeah, we got so many of these elements. I think I reorganised things slightly. Just in the inventory. So this is currently how we stand. We've got plenty of stuff to keep us going. Certainly. We've also picked up a few bits and pieces here. One thing I have done, folks, is one of these gift capsules. Yeah, see this gift capsule here? This is something I'm going to need to do at some point. I filled it up with 3 gold bars, which I went and bought. Because we need to give this, one of the badges, the monster badges for Monica is the Spider Lady. And as one of the clues suggested, and also, if you watch the actual tutorial video on monster badges, it gives it away as well, is that you need to give her a gift capsule with 3 gold bars. So I'll need to do that at some point. I'll get around to it, I'm not in any rush. We've obviously got enough jewels to start a shop. We've got our club, which I'll need to get hold of a couple more of those if I can, that'd be nice. We've got our serpent slicer, which Lynn gave to us, which I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with this yet, folks. I might build it up, and a bit like the chopper here, I might build it up so I can attach it later on. Obviously, we've got all of our coins here. I went and just made a few night boots. Yeah, and I put the receiver down here. I made a few of those quickly just to attach those later on. And as for our weapons, of course, ourselves, just obviously an update here. The Doosack, which has not got too far to be built up. We've got the Platinum Brassard, which is going on quite nicely. Which we've got options to, and I've written down some of which one are those. I think it's that one. I can't remember. I've written down somewhere which one that's going to get upgraded to. And with Maximilian, yes, of course, with Max, not that one, with Max, we can build this up, folks, the cubic hammer, but I actually want to upgrade it to this weapon here, which obviously we're not up to date to do at the moment, so we'll do that as soon as we can. And our quest and shoot obviously built up from the Durat gun, which we will not be able to build up for a while because we need to find those 2 enemies first and defeat them. So no rush at all in getting that to a built-up stage, but never mind. Lovely. Right, well, before we do carry on, where is thingy? Where is who we got with us anyways, man? We've got we have got Borneo. Okay then. There he is. Get over here, Cedric. I want to just borrow you quickly. Someone actually, something that had been asked of me in between sessions, folks. You see here, that's the new core, which we've nearly got, actually. I might well get one of those, actually, just for upgrading purposes, and the... Oh, I'm so sorry, my, there we are. The screen went a bit dull there. I hope that didn't interfere with your viewing capabilities, folks. But I'll get hold of that. Someone had been asking me, actually, in regard... No, not that. In regards to Steve, our iPod folks, in regards to the fact that obviously over the course of things I've been upgrading it, which is all well and good, with weaponry and all these shield kits and everything. However, the problem is that someone had rightly said to me, "No, we've got a weapon and the box core." Someone had said to me about the fact that since we've started, I haven't actually changed anything about his travelling capabilities, folks. Of course, we've still got him with the shoes, there, the cowboy boots. And someone suggested to me, well, you know, I mean, you know, you've got all this experience and money and stuff. Why don't you look at, you know, improving things? And to be honest, you're probably quite right. So what I am also going to do is using our experience points, I am going to get a new Pt footwear. I could have got that which I built, which I could have done earlier, but I kind of forgot. But I may well end up getting this, actually, folks. However, partially because I don't remember, I'm actually not going to do it at this moment in time. I want to actually start Chapter 4, folks. And then I'll come back quickly and see if he's offering us anything else. I don't really know what he will and won't offer, to be honest. So, yeah. It's weird, this being here at night time. The pots, you know, all sorts of things.
So this is the ocean.
Oh yeah, of course, Max had never seen the ocean before.
Amazing.
Which Monaco thought was awfully weird.
Wow, it feels so good.
What do you think? Like it?
Oh yeah, come in and join me.
Hey, come on, this is a family show.
Sure, okay.
But oh, good God Almighty! Come on now.
Huh?
It's coming from that cave. Let's check it out.
If I hadn't set out on this journey, then I never would have seen the sea.
What on earth?
There are still so many things in the world that I haven't seen.
I think a spidey sense was tingling there.
Right then, I wanted to see them all. But
All
more
in
than
good
even
time.
these wonderful things, I wanted to see your smiling face, Mother.
What is up? My picture on my TV is not going too great here.
Chapter 4. Goodbye, Shingala.
Oh. There we go, I think it's a bit stabilised. Sorry about that. Hope again that didn't interfere with the picture there, but not getting a good picture through at the moment. Don't know why. But anyway, so yeah, so this is the ocean, folks, which is a nice enough place, I guess. But before we do anything, folks, again, we're hearing some kind of noise here. There's a light on as well. Pal's house. What was that?
You mustn't move it. I
What
said
is
not to
that?
move it.
What on earth?
What do you want?
Oh, hi.
I'm a bit tied up right now. That's a Shigura, isn't it? He's still a child.
That's a what?
Ah, so you know about them, do you? I gave him a name. I call him Shingala.
Ah, that explains the name then.
He turned up here lost about a month ago. Every year at about this time, The Shigura come from the south and live on these shores for a while. This one must have got split up from the tribe. I'm Pao. I live in this cave. How's it going?
I'm feeling a hell of a lot better than I was the last time I was playing this game. Look at it that way.
I'm Maximilian.
I'm Monica.
Is Shingala injured?
Well, if you train your eyesight onto its neck...
Yeah. He slipped from the cliff yesterday and took me with him. I didn't think human medicine would be any good.
I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Hey! I could have used that!
Sorry about this, but I need to ask a favor. Can you watch Shingala while I go and look for some medicine? Outside the cave, there's a place where some Shigura are gathered. I think if I go there, I might be able to find some medicine that'll help.
Watch him? What do we do?
Just watch him. I'll be as quick as I can. Thanks.
Wait, hold on a second.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, oh.
Aw, man, he's just gone.
Oh, it's Angry Monica. Angry Monica, be afraid.
How come we get stuck here babysitting some sea dragon?
Whoa, she's not
The nerve of
impressed.
that kid.
Oh, it's not that bad. This big guy's pretty cool.
Goodness me. Uh-oh. Well, don't
What?
kill me, please.
What's the matter with him?
He's headed outside.
You've
What?
got to stop him.
I'd like to see you
It's
try.
no good.
What do you mean he's going outside? It doesn't exactly look like
Wow.
it. Oh. Go on, Monica. Take your sword to him. Put him out of his misery. Because I know that's what you secretly want to do to get back at Pal. What is he doing?
He's heading toward the sea.
Oh, great.
We've got to follow him.
He's run off.
Okay.
Man, we are not good babysitters. Great. He's run off. What do we say to Pal when he gets back? Well, anyways, folks, I think we're going to have to work on that one later on first. First things first, we are going to have to find Shingala here. As I welcome you to the Ocean Roars Cave, the next dungeon on our journey. And, it's quite long, actually. It is it's quite big, really. I mean, it's not as big as the map looks, but... And it's probably not as complex or as lengthy, actually, as Balance Valley is, but still some length to it, folks. Why on earth that guy has run into here, I have no earthly idea, but never mind. I tell you, folks, it has. I barely remember the Ocean Roars Cave. I really don't remember it. It has been years since I last came here. Absolutely years. Gosh, this takes me back. Look at this. Oh, rocks here as well. Something I have kind of stopped doing a bit. I'll do a couple bits because I funny enough, just to see if I can get some tripod fuel. Is I've stopped because I know I was doing it earlier. I was picking up all these, throwing them. I don't think we really need them so I'm not too worried. Oh, what's that? Corsair. Is that really a skeleton pirate? I think it be a skeleton pirate. Goodbye, sir. Good riddance. What the heck is this? What the? Yeah. Oh dear, we're in a spot above it. Don't want to be here. That's surprisingly effective. Wow, that's surprisingly effective. Like I say, the thing with this place is it is a little bit complex at times, the Ocean Roar Cave. but that's fine. What the heck we got here? Depression here, you can put something into it. It is our gate out of here, folks, but we need to find something to put inside. Maybe some kind of stone or something. We'll keep our eyes open. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Gerons. And whatever, I don't know if that is on the right side, I don't know. New type of frog enemy, folks. And if... Whoa. You'll start noticing, folks, as well, that enemies will start having quite a fair amount of health now. It's one of the more notable things of this area. Ow. Enemies will start having a fair amount of health. My picture's going funny again. You're quite finished. Thanks. Oh. Again, sorry, folks. My picture is being a bit fiddly here. The way I've got it set up, I think the picture to the PC is fine-ish, except when I'm maybe fiddling around, but... Yeah, the cable to my TV is just playing a little bit here this morning, this afternoon, this evening, this night, whatever. If you'd like to stop blocking, I would appreciate that. But yeah, generally, folks, you'll find the Ocean Roar Caves area sort of generally in sort of two parts. So you've got sort of inside bits and outside bits, and you'll vary in what you'll visit between one and the other. Some are more inside, some might not even just be purely outside. It does vary a bit. Ooh, now that is what I was looking for. You see here, folks, you've got big inside. So there's a nice little bit on the beach way, but obviously you go inside into the actual depths of it. Generally speaking, I try to deal outside first. Generally speaking, it's not a straight rule of thumb, mind you. But, you know, it obviously, folks, with a lot of these caves being randomised, basically, it obviously comes and goes. Day is starting to break over Veniccio. Well, hopefully, when we go back to the coastline, hopefully it'll actually be daytime, so you can just see it how it should be. Should be nice. Right, so we will wander on onwards. Oh yeah, folks, and as well, if you do want to, you saw there was a fish goal. Yeah, you can do fishing by coming up to these surface areas and fishing into the sea. I think generally a good thing to use actually for that is these things. Being that they are sort of sea fish is usually not that bad an idea. Ivies as well. Again, favoured by sea-dwelling fish. Ivy's a pretty good thing to use here as well if you do want to do that. You'll probably get bites pretty darn quickly. A bit like mimis are pretty good in back in the forest. Just some type of fish prefers certain types of bait, you know, it's only natural. Break out Mr. Brand here, I think, for inside here. Look, I'm loving these little glowy bits. I'm loving them. Cool. I just don't remember this area at all. It has been so long since I have been to the Ocean's Roar Cave. I just don't remember it. I really don't. Now this is going to be how much damage can she still do? Plenty. Youch! 176. Oh yes, more lock chests. Of course, we've got keys, so we can use those rather than forcing them open now, which is nice. We've got a few of them still as well. And of course, we've got Donnie. Oh, superb flamingo, folks. That is really handy, folks. A new type of sphere, folks. Good for medium range end curve shots, which is handy because I think it does have an effect on the capability of doing it. It just makes it just makes. I don't know. I haven't done sphere for so long. I can't remember if there's really a massive difference between using these clubs. I heard some people have said it kind of does. Some people say it doesn't make any difference at all. So I'll play around with that off screen. Of course, we have got speeding to do in some of these areas in the cave as well, but not right now. Yeah, I'm about to say I'll be patient here. No, bad this time. As you can see, obviously not going to be quite as effective. Youch, that'll hurt still. Oops, wrong button. I keep pressing the wrong buttons now because it's been ages since I've done this. We'll go this way. But yeah, you do get the place theatre in some of these levels down here, and the fact that these underwater areas are all water makes making shots quite a lot easier, in a way. Sort of in a way. You know, I mean, it makes if you're playing like sort of backspin shots, it just basically just stops dead generally, which can help sometimes. But as you know, every area you ever play theatre in has got its own regional variances to it. So again, it's always give and take, folks. Is that like a cliff there? Oh no, maybe not. It's just a bit foggy in here. Vision's not too great. I thought it was like overviewing like an edge of like a cave or something like that. There is a word for what I'm looking for. I just can't think of what it is. Might think of it one day. Sturdy Cloughs, what they're doing down here, I may never know. Quite a lot of enemies around here, folks, so we have to be a little bit careful. Having this critical on this blade is just a little bit unfair. Oh, I was going for both of them, to be honest. A lunar stone. Stone that shines like a moon. A gate key. Oh, alright then. At least you know what's going into the that bit in the wall then. Of course, geostones, of course, there'll be a geostone in basically every level we do. So, Max, if you would be so kind. Oh, that's just a bit cheeky, sir. That is effective. Nasty. That is almost abusable. That is honestly almost abusable. Oh goodness! What have we got hiding here? One more skeleton pirate thing. Oh, I completely missed. And this guy, there we go. Maximilian kick there. Patented, of course.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.
It's a cool looking gun, actually, the question shoot. I kind of like it. I don't know why on earth it has to play this music in a way that now that we're done here. I think that the Ocean Roars music is fine enough as it is. You don't need to put on this music again. It's just the fact it plays every single time is a bit annoying at times. It's one of those things, I suppose. But yeah, folks. The Ocean Roar Cave is quite a cool looking place, actually. You know, I like it. It's just like I say, admittedly, folks, I'm going to be honest here. You know, I mean, as I have kind of said, I mean, up until like we got to the end of the Rainbow Butterfly Wood, I sort of kind of knew the game more or less. Going to balance, I weren't too sure. At this point, folks, I kind of don't really remember all that much. Really, to be honest, I don't remember all that much. Some bits of information I have sort of looked ahead and made notes of, that kind of thing, folks. So, just as a prior warning, where's that lunar stone? There it is. Okay, that is clearly not natural. Who's been living here in the past? That is the first thing that I ask and note and I'm curious to know. Oh, and of course, who forgot to go to Cedric to check on frickin' things?
The sea. I remember now. You once read me a story about a turtle who traveled the 7 seas.
Huh? Oh, right, of course. Flashback warning! Flashback warning! Be prepared! Be very prepared.
And so Tack the sea turtle made it back home safely. The end.
Mother, what is the sea like?
The sea? Well, it's so big that it goes on as far as you can see.
Oh, it's been years since I've seen the sea myself.
And then the sky
actually,
and sea meet and become one.
I don't really get it. I want to see it myself.
When you get a bit older, we'll go there together.
Really? That's a promise, right? I'll see it for sure.
Oh, goodness sakes, the eyes! Goodness sakes. Well, Max ended up going to see it, but unfortunately, yeah. His mother is still nowhere to be seen. Who knows where she may have ended up. New weapon, folks. Magic gun. This basically, if we hadn't have got hold of the Durat gun, this is actually the first kind of gun that fires in the same projectile manner that our Durat gun Question 2 actually does, folks. This is basically the most basic form of it, folks, is this, the magic gun. So that's quite cool. I'll put it to the side, obviously, because I'm not going to need that. Oh, we've also got these as foes, folks. Stones. Cause non-elemental damage. You sort of throw them a bit like these element things. Same sort of idea. And I'll just put that down. Keep these amulets together. But yeah, so that's Sarah's magic gun, folks. So there you go. Oh, we found our gate straight away. That's nice. So you see now how this time round we're actually straight underneath, folks, and you know there may or may not be some daytime. And what on earth was that? Is that a giant fish holding a spear? What on earth is that? Put that down, sir. That is illegal. Steve, punch that thing straight in the skull. Good riddance. What are these things? Bizarre. This is not fair. But look at the health. I mean, these guys are taking the punishment to start with. You know, they're not just one hit down. It's a bit worrying. How good am I at this after 3-4 weeks of not doing this? Not too bad. That's quite handy, actually. Oh, rocking the way. No, Max. Well, we're not stuck for choices as to which way to go from here, are we, folks? Obviously, having weaponry that's quite well suited to taking on sort of water-style enemies, weapons with quite a what's that? What I'm looking for? Quite a high scale rating are pretty good down here, and beast as well. That's why the serpent slicer is quite a useful weapon to actually have down here, because well, generally water things can be quite weak to lightning as well. So the serpent slicer is actually quite a strong weapon for down here in this area. So, you know, if you don't have anything else, quite handy. D233! Great! when did bats have about 250 health? What on earth? Bit scary, that. Some more orange peats. Ow! Right in the face. Yeah, you suck. Tell you what, Max's weaponry, Max's wrench, yeah, it's not really cutting it there, is it, at all? 25, 26, 30, that's just not going to do. Monica's going to be much more suitable for this area, I suspect, for Max. May have to take a little bit of a back seat. Oh, that's handy. Right, so that reconnects to the main area back there, so we might as well proceed this way instead. Don't know how effective she might be against the... Oh, you see, there's the problem though, she's not so effective against the bats, is Monica. So, yeah, a bit give and take there. Oh, really? Thanks, game. Oh, for 2 hunter crystals, that. I want a refund. Ouch. The definition for that one, folks, is it sucks. Yeah, well. I don't know what enemy that is over there, but I'm going to deal with that at the end, just so I can listen to this music for longer, basically. Because I think it's really good. Large area, actually. I underestimated how big the actual maps are here. I thought that the caves were pretty small, actually. Now look at that there, folks. You see, again, there's stairs, so we can go back out into the open air, which I think he's going to go and do. We're going to get straight in a fight, mind you. Ambush against. Oh, they're up here as well, and he's spitting stuff at us. You! How dare you do that? That is outrageous. But the one advantage, though, at least, is when you do come out onto the open shores, is that the entire shoreline does get exposed to the map immediately. How did that not die? I'm trying to remember to use the brassard a bit, because, you know, again, it's so easy to forget about it sometimes. Come on, you! There we go. That's not so bad. With a bit of time and a bit of purpose, it's okay. Oh, geostone's up here as well, actually. Sometimes, while the beaches, sometimes you'll actually have a place where you can get up, and then there's like actual 2 places that you realise. Like at the top side, there's another entrance and exit down the bottom side, but not this time round, unfortunately. It's kind of unfortunate. Which does make it a little bit back and forth, I suppose, but we've played enough Resident Evil to be used to that kind of thing. It's always weird, folks. I mean, it's beach areas, you know. Even in real life, like, you go to the evening, it's just like, it's kind of weird. You just think, just something, it's just not right to be there at the evening. It's like looking at the end of the world. It really is. There's just nothing there. It's kind of odd. A lunar stone piece. Now, I do know what that's about, actually. I'll explain that in a second. Let's clear out the rest of these guys here. Have some of those, sir. There we go. Goodbye. Ah, and there's our actual lunar stone itself. Yeah, the lunar stone piece, folks, is like the sort of sub-gate key, you know, like in the underground channel we had the old keys, that kind of thing. Did I pick that up? Oh, we did pick up the item, but we have no idea what it is now. Oh well. And you see there on the top right, there's the small area there, which is sort of in amongst itself. Yeah. Lunestone pieces are for that. I don't quite remember what the mechanism is for opening them, but sort of what happens, but never mind. I wonder, folks, are these lunar stones here then? Are like not growing, but they're kind of like here and they kind of light the place up and sort of thing. I don't really know. There's some food for thought. Anyways, we'll mosey on down here, which is just a giant straight line, which you'll see. You'll get this sometimes. And that was surprisingly painful. Thanks. Considering we've got higher defense really than some people might have at this point in the game. From having obviously done extra bits and pieces. Oh, what's that? Is that a statue made of rock? That is a statue made of rock. Max is not faring too much better here, it must be said. Ugh. Man, those guys, they could not be fun in multiple numbers. We'll have to keep an eye out for them. Oh, is that? Oh no, it's not another one. It's the Goyo. That just went through him, I swear. Either I'm seeing things, or I really hope I'm not seeing things, folks. I don't need that. Not at this time of day. Grab all of that, spread. And one last one. Because that is surprisingly effective. Nasty stuff. Yeah, we still need to figure out. Something I do need to do actually. I need to investigate and look up is with the question sheet. We can't upgrade it until we defeat a heat theory in a rifle. I think it was. And I actually need to look up where those are. I think both those enemies are in the next dungeon, if memory serves me correctly. I think heat theory. The Rifle Wolf, I'm not so sure, but I think they're both in the next area of the game, which means we ain't going to be upgrading the question shoot for a while. So we don't need to use that for a while. Oh wow, look at that. Like oh, that's quite cool. Obviously we can't pass. An obstacle is blocking your path. Well, great observation, Detective Max. How shall we solve this conundrum? Doing this. They actually moved around a lot. Huh. Weird. But yeah, not much of a reward in here, just another enemy to take on. So never mind about that. All these giant shells and whatever else. Is that another statue? Oh, it is. Now look at the hit counts on these guys. What might be a better idea, folks, is bring up the ride pod for them, actually. Bang, bang, kaplang, goodbye. Nice knowing you. So they give a lot of experience, though, to be fair, actually. Oh, that's 100 experience from fighting that guy. That is generous. That really is generous. Right, well, what we will do is we will mosey on. We'll open up the this area here, folks, and that's probably going to be all we're going to have time for in this video, folks. Next time, we will, of course, be continuing our first cursory sort of search through here, folks, as we try and figure out where the hell Shingala has gone. We're going to move gradually deeper and deeper into the Ocean's Roar Cave, folks. I hope to goodness sakes, he hasn't gone too long. Oh no, not seals, not seals. I don't need this. Next time, folks, we get to play around more with seals, and this game is going to start being a bit of a pain. I have a funny feeling. I'll see you there.